Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Sherelle James claims she was devastated when the makeup artist she hired didn't deliver the look she wanted for a photo shoot prior to her cancer treatment.
All rise.
Tasha Bell says the plaintiff approved her work as soon as she was done.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone. This is the case of James versus Bell. Ms. James, you are suing Ms. Bell for $4,800 for emotional distress. You say the defendant failed to deliver as agreed upon the makeup look for a deeply personal photo shoot. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Defendant, you say that the plaintiff signed off on the final look. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll start with you, plaintiff. Please tell the court what happened.
Hello, Your Honor. How you doing? I came because of, I'm a cancer patient, first of all. And my name is Cheryl James. I wanted to get a photo shoot done for my memories of my last looks when I started my radiation.
All right, I understand. And so you reached out to Ms. Bell?
Yes, ma'am.
To provide makeup services.
Makeup, it was a package, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. It was the photo shoots, the makeup, and the rest is for my distress and anger.
All right. Well, I'm sending you much love on your journey.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Bell, are you doing these types of packages in your business normally, or was helping a cancer patient kind of get through the process of transitioning through treatment? Was that new to you? Is that something you've done before?
Not for cancer, Your Honor. I do help with people on their big day, brides usually, prom sometimes, but when she reached out and shared her story, it really struck a nerve with me and I wanted to help her.
All right, can you tell the court what was this package of services?
It was a photographer and makeup. I did the makeup side of things. I charged her $300 for the makeup. The photographer charged her $1,500.
And what did this shoot entail?
This was a full-service makeup look. We were shooting in a studio. So she's supposed to come in, get her makeup done, and then head to the photographer to take pictures.
Any clothing changes?
She did not change clothes.
So just one
Yes.
set of clothing?
Yes.
So when you did your makeup, you didn't have to retouch, change the lipstick color, because sometimes if you change colors in your clothes, you need to change some of the colors on your face.
Yes.
You didn't have to do that?
No, I did not.
One
have to do
look?
that. One look.
And you did the makeup and then the photographer?
Yes.
Did you hire the photographer? Is that part of your business, or was this an independent contractor?
The photographer is someone that I have worked with before, but I did send her options and she chose this photographer.
So that's an independent contractor,
Yes.
Independent of your business?
Yes.
All right. Ms. James, what made you choose the photographer you chose?
I was on the internet and I seen a lot of her work, and so I thought that she was good. And I gave her the look that I wanted to look like. It's right here, Your Honor.
All right, I'd like to see that, please.
Okay.
Sean, could you pass that up to me?
Thank you. And the other ones are the ones of my pictures that I took.
All right.
Those are some of the copies.
So this was your makeup board?
Yes.
This was the inspiration that you wanted?
Exactly.
Kind of a natural, dewy,
Yes,
glowy
Right.
look.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
Thank you.
And then here's a picture of yourself.
Yeah, that's after I've done the makeup.
And this is after the makeup she did.
Your Honor, if I may, the difference between, she's standing outside. I did the makeup for studio lighting. So it's not gonna look the same outside as it will if she's getting shot in a studio.
Did anybody bring any of the studio pictures?
I didn't actually even see them.
No, ma'am.
Do you have them?
No, ma'am. I have some that took on my phone, but they're those are the ones that I took off my phone.
All right, so you don't have any of the pictures that were actually taken?
No, ma'am.
So why are you suing Ms. Bell? Tell the court why you're suing her. You were dissatisfied with this makeup look?
Yes, ma'am. I'm emotionally messed up because that will be my motivation for when I go in through my cancer treatment. And that will give me motivation to really, you want to get back to that person. So I took my time out. She promised she could give me the look.
I think you look beautiful.
It's too heavy.
You had too much makeup.
It was too much makeup.
So may I ask you, when she got done and you turned around and said...
Before she got done, Your Honor, I told her that the makeup didn't look right. She said that it would look good for the photo shoot.
Coming up.
How long have you been doing makeup?
I've been doing makeup for 5 years.
So for 5 years?
Yes.
Now, did you make an intentional choice to not do a natural makeup look? And if so, for what reason?
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Sherelle James, who is in a dispute with Tasha Bell over makeup for a photo shoot.
And so after it was done, did you say, I think I want it to be a little bit more neutral. I don't want so much color?
First of all, I gave her an example of what I wanted, neutral. And so when I looked in the mirror, I told her, I said, I think that's a little bit too much, And she said, well, I think that it'll be good for the camera. And I told her, I said, I hope so. But I didn't have enough time for her to do it over. So I went ahead and went forward on with my...
So you accepted it?
Accepted it.
And so then why are you suing her for $4,800 when the day cost you $300 plus $1,500, which is $1,800?
Man, for my time and effort and the time that I put into hiring her, and then also my treatments and all of this stuff that I had to go through, anger and my psychiatrist and everything, because these pictures meant everything.
So you're saying that these pictures of yourself and the fact that your pictures didn't look exactly the way you wanted caused you psychological damage?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have proof of that?
Ma'am, I don't have proof of it, but I do.
Your Honor, if I may, I do have proof of what I actually charged her for the day of.
May I see that, please? Thank you, Sean.
And when she called me and told me that she wasn't happy with the makeup, I was willing to work with her, but she wanted to hear nothing I had to say. And
here in the inbox it says, hi, Sherelle, which is Miss James. Thank you for reaching out. We understand your request for a natural look, and we'll communicate that. And we'll check availability for Tasha Bell, which is you. And the package price is $1,800. Let us know how you'd like to proceed. So even in the communication, it is clear that she wanted a very natural makeup look. Now, I will say this, as a person that does get her makeup done often, the look that you gave her is not a natural makeup look at all. And so how long have you been doing makeup?
I've been doing makeup for 5 years.
So for 5 years?
Yes.
Now, did you make an intentional choice to not do a natural makeup look? And if so, for what reason? Because this one is not natural.
Your Honor, she was sitting in front of the mirror. She had eyes on it the entire time.
But she also said she expressed to you, this isn't really natural, it's not what I sent. And she also sent photos.
She did some photos, but we did agree while she was sitting in the chair. I asked her, how do you feel about this color? And she was okay with it.
No, Your Honor, she did not. Your Honor,
you had a mirror in front of you.
Between the time that we were doing the makeup, I asked her, I said, the makeup feel heavy, Your Honor. I said, it's not me, it don't even look like me. It doesn't present me as a natural person.
How much did you pay up front? Did you leave a deposit, or did you pay everything when the shoot was over?
Up front.
You paid it all up front?
All up front.
So then once you sat there in the chair and you didn't really love your makeup,
yes,
you had already paid, so you said, I'm just going ahead and to get the pictures taken.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you got the pictures. Did you ever get the proofs back and the pictures to see how they look?
Those were some of the proofs right there.
Oh, that's the proof?
Yes, ma'am.
But you all are outside, or is that in a studio?
Well, it's outside, Your Honor.
Okay, so you took some inside the studio and some outside.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
And when you saw those, you said, I don't like them.
Right.
All right. Well, I think you look beautiful, but I do agree it's not a natural makeup look.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that.
All right. The issue the court is having, Ms. James, while we have complete empathy for your cancer journey, we understand how difficult that is. You know, I lost my mother to breast cancer. I understand what a journey this is. And how blessed you are to be here with us, and we are happy about that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
This court has to look at the legalities as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? You entered into an agreement for services.
Exactly.
And part of those services were to get your makeup done.
Yes, ma'am.
And you sent an inspiration for what you wanted.
Yes, ma'am.
You also said in open court that as you were trying to instruct her as to what the neutral look should be, you ultimately just said, okay, yes, it's fine. And for the court, that says to me that you agreed. At the end of the day, you just agreed. It wasn't what you necessarily went there for, but you agreed. Now, I don't believe that this makeup look is neutral. I think in 5 years in business, Ms. Bell, you definitely should know what a neutral makeup look is, and that really isn't it. There's a lot of color on the lip, a lot of color around the eyes, and every picture she presented for her inspirations don't have that.
On the day of, she was okay with it.
No, she said she ended up being okay with it because, and listen, I've been here before. I understand probably what she was feeling in that moment. Mm-hmm. She's told you a couple of times, I think it's a little heavy, I really don't like this, and you're trying to tell her what looks good, but it's not what she asked for. And if you aren't a person that has the strength, the emotional fortitude in that moment,
Yes, ma'am.
or even the experience to be able to say, stop, I want this.
Coming up,
Not so much the lip color, but the eye color is
She
definitely
chose that color.
feeling dated. So you chose that eye color? Because I'm trying to figure out how you chose it when all of these pictures you said have no eye color really.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Sherelle James, who is in a dispute with Tasha Bell over makeup for a photo shoot.
I can see a person, especially who has been through an extremely traumatic journey and is approaching a milestone in that journey that she's very nervous about. I do see how a reasonable person under that circumstance can just say, it's fine. You know, it's fine. I just want to get through it. I can't keep arguing back and forth about it. And I think you missed the mark on your service because you weren't really honoring what the client suggested and which was contained in the notes for the email. I will say as well, I think she looks beautiful. I do think that the color on her eyes didn't necessarily complement the coloring in the shirt she wore. And I think as a professional makeup artist, you would want to look at what are you wearing? All right, let me find some colors that complement that more. Not so much the lip color, but the eye color is
She
definitely
chose that color.
feeling dated. So you chose that eye color? Because I'm trying to figure out how you chose it when all of these pictures you said have no eye color really.
Listen, I asked her to do my makeup. I did not choose anything. She chose
I
it for
set
me.
the palette out in front of you.
Because she said that she was going to do it. She said that it would be
So let me ask you this,
natural.
since you're so adamant,
Yes.
I have one question to ask you and it'll let me know whether or not you followed through on your due diligence.
Coming up,
When you had the palette set out, if she even said to you, well, this is pretty, and pointed to the color on her eyes, did you stop in that moment and say, you sent me this?
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Sherelle James, who is in a dispute with Tasha Bell over makeup for a photo shoot.
When you had the palette set out, if she even said to you, well, this is pretty, and pointed to the color on her eyes, did you stop in that moment and say, you sent me this? Are you sure you want to move into this color pattern because you will not achieve this look if I use this color? Because there's nothing wrong with somebody changing their mind in the moment. I changed my mind. Let me pop off a little bit with some color. Right. Nothing wrong with that. But did you express to her as the professional that if you choose this, you won't get this?
I did not, Your Honor. At the time, I wanted her to feel beautiful. I had a grandparent that died from cancer. So when she reached out to me, I really wanted to help her. I wanted to make her feel beautiful. So whatever she wanted, if she changed her mind 1,000 times, I wanted to give that to her.
And so did you change your mind and choose the color that's on your eyes?
No, ma'am, I didn't even point to the colors. I told her to do what she was gonna do for my natural look.
All right, so now somebody lying. Now somebody lying. And the truth is, I don't have time for it. I believe both of you all bear some responsibility in this particular situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you have to understand that when someone does your face and you allow them to convince you that what they've done is the best version of it and you say, okay, you've agreed. Now, if you don't get the pictures you want, that time frame for you to say, oh, no, it's past. But I don't believe you got what you set out to get.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
As for your emotional distress claim, the defendant's actions would have to be so severe that they would cause you the amount of emotional distress that would cause you damages that we could base a legal remedy on. And when I asked you about that, you were very esoteric about, well, no, I don't have that. I've just been feeling really sad. I've been feeling this. And let me explain something to you. Going through what you've been going through, I have every understanding that this is extremely emotionally unsettling and traumatic. But this court has to find, did Ms. Bell cause that emotional trauma? I will say that I believe she owes you half of the amount that you paid for makeup because you got your face done, you looked stunning, but it wasn't what you wanted and you were clear about that.
Yes, ma'am.
In writing as well as in photographic representation.
Yes, ma'am.
So for that reason, judgment for you, the plaintiff, for $150. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $150.
I would have done everything I could to rectify the situation. I just wish we would have been able to talk it out.
Well, I thank you, and I hope the best for you, but it'll be a next time maybe.
I'm sorry.
But that's all I was going through. I was going through physical pain.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.